Okay, Tuesday, March 13th, 2018. I always cringe when I say 2018 because why is it 2018? It's too late in the century right now for me. Alright, well, this is Vent, guys. I know it's been a couple weeks since my last episode, but bear with me here. Just just deal with it. Sorry. Sorry if you missed me. Sorry! Okay, well, let's get the show started, whatever.
Life goes on, and so do we. Just how we do it is no mystery. One by one, we fill the days. We find 1,000 different ways. Sometimes the answer can be hard to find. That's something I will never be. I'm always here for anything you need. Rain or shine, I'll be the one to share it all as life goes on. We share it all as life goes on.
Wow, okay. And that was the theme song to Empty Nest. I don't really I remember. That's another show I watched when I was really young, but I don't remember any of it at all. So I got nothing to say about it. But I was watching the credits as the music was running, and it was Estelle Getty was in it, and she looked exactly like she did on the Golden Girls. And is her name Sophia on the Golden Girls? I don't remember. So I didn't realize, is Empty Nest a spinoff of the Golden Girls? Which is, that's great. So, because we talked about the Golden Girls on an earlier episode. But yeah, what's the deal with the Empty Nest here? I'm gonna Google that shit real quick. Just right quick. Empty Nest, American sitcom. Yeah, give it to me, Google. Yeah. Okay. Yep, it was a spinoff of the Golden Girls. Cool. Alright, well, that solves that mystery, guys. Thanks, Google. Thank you, Sidekick. Oh, boy. Yeah, I haven't done an episode since the last day of February. And, I hate admitting to myself that I've been sick, but I've been sick. I'm still kind of sick. But I'm better. I'm functional, at least. So, now I can finally get some stuff done. Yeah, it's just been, and another thing, I was planning to maybe change the format of the show a little bit, because I got this new app, and it's called DU Recorder, which it records everything you do on your phone screen, and you can record your voice. So basically, I'm just giving it all up for for the FBI guys that are tracking our mobile devices. It's all there, guys. Invade my privacy. Go ahead, I dare you. Let's see what you find. What kind of deep, dark, hidden secrets will you find? But no, yeah, I'm not worried about that. Because I got nothing to hide. I don't think. At least not on my phone. And that's where everybody hides their most personal shit. I mean, that's their emails. What about Hillary's emails, you guys? That's where that whole thing comes from. It's apparently all the emails in the world, when you accumulate all of them, it reveals a big conspiracy, like Pizzagate or some Pizzagate. Oh boy, I don't know. So I gotta get back in the swing of things, guys. This is bad. I'm sluggish, very sluggish, but I gotta get that energy back up. Well, was it ever up to begin with? I at least have to fake it till I make it, right? Just fake my energy until I just make it there, yeah. But here it is with Vent, guys. Yeah, and so, yeah, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. I should just start the show all over again. Yeah, let's just start the show all over again right now. Alright, just kidding. Alright. But yeah, well, lost my train of thought. But I got this app called DU Recorder, and, I wanted to change up the format event, I wanted to change up the format event so it'd be like, you would discover things as I discovered them. I'd be, going through my phone, doing all this bullshit, and, because that's pretty much all I do on Vent when I'm not talking about, when I'm not going off on tangents like I am right now. I'm usually, trying to discover some interesting stuff to talk about, through the headlines and stuff. And I would thought, yeah, maybe I would invite you guys on that journey with me. But it's just so tedious to just see some. You're better off just looking at a static photo for 30 minutes than just a jittery, manic scrolling through the phone. It would be I just don't like the idea of it. I don't like it. It just doesn't work for me. So, but I did find a good use for that actual app to record that, and even you can see it on my previous 2 videos, where if I just stick in one place and just talk about what's there in that place, that would be fine as far as using that app is concerned. But actually doing an episode event and utilizing that app through it, because what's good about that app is it saves me the trouble of transferring it to my editing program on my computer and then layering it over. But I'm like, maybe I just need that. I need to do the whole rendering thing. Just keep Vent the way it is, and then I'll experiment with different kinds of content with the DU recorder. Because like I was pissed yesterday, guys, because I recorded a video. It was a reaction video to. It was a reaction video to this video I dropped yesterday of Tommy Wiseau dressed as the Joker, and he was like doing all this crazy stuff. He was saying lines from the movies, but in his Tommy Wiseau like voice. It was ridiculous, and I posted, like, I pretty much recorded it playing on the screen, and I guess it got a copyright complaint from Nerdist. As soon as it finished processing, it was a bot that just snatched it up. It's like, your video has been blocked or deleted or whatever. It's like, I got a notification, your video's ready to watch, and then I get an email saying your video has been deleted due to copyright. I'm like, fuck, does that count as a strike for me? I don't know. I think if it comes directly from YouTube, it's a strike. It's just like, if it's a copyright complaint, it's a whatever thing. And I'm not going to petition to get it back up there because it wasn't that good of a video to begin with, but, it was just me, I'm sure I could probably play the audio from that here, but without getting a copyright thing. But I think it was just because what I really think it is, and I don't usually put tags in my videos because it doesn't help the view count for me, in my experience. Like, give me a second, guys. Okay. Brief intermission. Alright, so I was talking about tags. Tags, in my experience on YouTube, have never helped me gain views. Like, at all. Like, just the same as, like, hashtags don't get likes on my fucking Facebook posts. It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't get my tweets retweeted. Like, just because I used a popular hashtag. Because everybody's using the popular hashtags. He's like, oh yeah, which one are you gonna retweet? Like, so it's like, it's just basic law of numbers. It's like your shit's gonna get buried in there, and if someone likes it and shares it and it spreads around, then that's how that works. But most of us in the doldrums of the world of the internet, we put something up and it just gets nothing, and that's fine by me. I anonymity is great, but it's not. I think popularity could get you more money. Yeah, so if you're popular, you can get more money. You get that ad revenue, that sweet YouTube ad revenue. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, I like, if I got money from the ads, I would never skip the ads. I would just sit through them all. Like, even if it's one of those really long ones where some douchebag's talking about cryptocurrency, I'll just, like, oh, this ad is 20 minutes long. I'll watch that because I believe in the ads, because those ads pay me. But they're not paying me dick right now. So I'm like, fuck that ad. Skip the ads. Yeah, so, yeah. But that's not happening. So as of right now, I'm just gonna chill with these limited views and just say whatever I want, and you're gonna have to deal with it, basically. I'm not gonna say anything Alex Jones level outrageous. I don't think I'm capable of that at all. I'm not. I'm just I'm just a moderate, neutral dude, and so I can't say anything outrageous. What if I tried? What if I tried? Yeah, but but while in the middle of all that, I was searching for the Tommy Wiseau as the Joker. Joker. Right. So I'm gonna play the audio because it's awesome, and let's see. Oh, here's the ad. Oh, should I skip the ad, guys? Should I skip the ad? Yes, I'll skip the ad because they're not paying me. Fuck the ads.
Hi, this is Tommy Wiseau, creator
hi,
of
Tommy.
The Room. Let me introduce you to the new Joker. Ah! Ah! You have it rolling? Tommy Joker take 2.
Oh boy.
What doesn't kill you make you strange.
So yeah, I was watching this and reacting to it. I'm not gonna react to it now. I'm just gonna let it play. But yeah, I just got dinged with the copyright thing. Was it the Nerdist watermark? Maybe
Kill the Batman.
that got me because it was in the same space. If I mirrored
Have you ever
the
danced
video,
with the devil in the pale moonlight? Did
would
you?
I don't know. I don't know how these bots work, guys. Someone explain it to me.
And I did like a devil. I'm not the monster. No, I'm just the head of the curve. He has come to me. Come on.
But okay, yeah, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Wait, let me see if I can skip forward.
I don't want to kill you. I need you. Why should I kill you? Why? Why should I kill you? I don't want to kill you because you.
I don't want to kill you.
Yes, I need you.
Oh boy. and like later in the video, Mark dresses up as Batman, and he don't look half bad in the mask. He don't look half bad in the mask. So, so yeah, and like I was at the end of the video as I was recording, I was nice enough. Like I was nice enough to subscribe to Nerdist. It's like I want to subscribe for more great content, and then as soon as my video uploaded, I got that, and I'm like, well, you just lost a subscription, dick. So I am no longer subscribed to the Nerdist. I'm sure it won't hurt them with their with their 2.4 million subscribers. Yeah, so yeah, like we lost a subscriber. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Cry ourselves to sleep? You know. So I'm not even. But I went on the Nerdist page and I'm like, I wouldn't watch half of these videos. A lot of them are about video games, and I'm not really a video game guy. I only follow I only know anything about games because of the memes, because I want to understand the memes. You know, I want to be kept in the loop about a meme, because when a meme goes over my head, I get frustrated. And I just, I need the answer. And it's an easy answer to find. It's a nice little challenge, like, what does this mean? What's Ugandan Knuckles all about? Huh? What's it all about? Do you know the way? Huh? What is all that about? And, you look into it and you find out the origins and where it came from. It's actually pretty funny. It's pretty funny, but it's overdone. It's an overblown meme, but that's kind of the idea behind it. It's supposed to be a saturating meme, because it's like kind of like a virus, like a computer virus. Because these guys just they invaded this virtual reality game, all saying the same shit and clucking like that, and it's incredibly racist. But it's like, for regular people, they don't see the racism in it. It's just this goofy thing. It's just like it's a poorly drawn Knuckles asking, "Do you know the way?" And I'm like, oh. And it died. It's dead. It's dead, but it's a zombie meme now. It's just all over the place still. Kind of like the change my mind meme, where there's a guy sitting at a table with a mug and something this change my mind, and they're photoshopping other people's faces. Like they put Anakin Skywalker over this guy's face, and he's like, I hate sand, change my mind. It's like, yeah, it's like and the best one was of a Photoshop of Tommy Wiseau, It said, it's like, I did not hit her. I did not change my mind. So I hate the meme, but like there were some gems in that bunch. Um, but we're not going to talk about memes because I can't show you the memes right now because this is just a static image. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, so I'm just going to keep vent as it is. I'm just going to record it and put it on the computer and put the fucking whatever banner, thumbnail picture I come up with for it over that and make that run for about over like 30-35 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right? Great. So, and also, what was I going to talk about today? Yes, personal goals. I hate that word, goal. I hate that word. Like, like I get so frustrated by it because as a writer, as in like a in regards like as a storyteller, I'm writing screenplays and there's like a deep focus on story structure when it comes to screenplays. And like there are always these words that I read in advice in like advice books and screenwriting books and articles, advice articles, and things like that. And the terms that you use, and like I isolated a few of them, and it was like kind of it's like my rendition of George Carlin's 7 dirty words. It's just like these are my 7 dirty words of screenwriting here. And I could probably do a separate video on that, but I was like, I don't really want to do videos about the craft unless I'm asked, because who asked me for writing advice? This is just me shooting off at the mouth here, so it's just talking about the things that I'm interested in. This is not intended as advice for anybody who's writing, but, I mean, this might be food for thought, who the hell knows. But, yeah, it's like bad words. I wrote them down. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, I had a whole intro here, but like the 7 words that I listed that I don't want to like use in discussion about writing or in notes about writing, and they're very common words too. Like let's see. Like let's see. Alright, so I guess I did enough in the intro, but so here's the words. And I don't like them because they kind of take the power out of the process. This is them in no particular order. I just hate them all. And I just don't want to use these in relation to the creative process. Like, people can ask me questions with those words in them, but I don't want to respond using those words that were in the question, And the 7 words are goal, stakes, urgency, want, protagonist, arc, character. Because I don't like those. Like, let me repeat that. It's like 1 goal, 2 stakes, 3 urgency, 4 want, 5 protagonist, 6 arc, 7 character. So yes, goal, stakes, urgency, want, protagonist, arc, character. Now, why do I hate these words? Because it just makes the process of, it takes kind of the fun. It takes the fun out of the process and makes it more of a technical thing. And there are certain technical terms that I really like that I use a lot in my notes and when discussing, storytelling or, creativity, whatever. Like, there's words like subtext. That's one of my favorites. And like, did I make a list of my favorite words? I said them out loud the other day, but yeah, no. Yeah, like I like subtext, conflict. I like using that term, and theme, and irony. Irony is the best because it's the biggest mystery of storytelling. If you can get that irony right, But yeah, there was like another, like, I started reading this book the other day, $1 Million Screenwriting, Mini Movie Method, and I've been reading articles about that for months, but I finally got a copy of the book. And I'm looking at it, and I like it, and tension. It talked about tension, and it's fear and hope and like all that stuff. It's all wrapped together. I like using those words to talk about the creative process. But as far as goal, stakes, urgency, want, protagonist, arc, and character, oh, no way. Those are my 7 dirty words. It makes the whole thrill of writing tedious and boring. It's like an introspective nightmare, to put it lightly. Um, because essentially, every story is about somebody who gets into some shit and they need a plan to get out of that shit, but it doesn't work and it makes things worse, so they make another plan and that gets fucked up too. So all is lost, but then there's one last shot to redeem the day, and it could go either north or south. That's the story. That's every story worth telling in the most general terms, and it should apply to each person the story centers around, like heroes, villains, allies, because these people won't come to life if I see them as characters, just mere characters. They need to be real. It's like I won't, I won't get anywhere if I'm like, oh, him? That's my protagonist. He has a goal with high stakes that he pursues with urgency. He wants to accomplish his goal, which will inevitably lead to his character arc. How cathartic. That's amazing. Oh, what a great story you have. It's like, how romanticized and overwrought do we have to make this process? The work is pretty cut and dry. When you write, you just gotta make shit happen and figure out how to resolve it. Simple. It's not complicated at all. And most writers fool themselves into thinking that it is. Especially me. But not anymore. Not no more. I hope. I don't know. I really don't know. It's ridiculous. I'm running out of words. It's just like that. I can't use those words anymore. Like, because it's like, you read anything like regarding advice on writing or storytelling, whether you're writing a book or a script or whatever, they're always like, well, there's always a protagonist. They have a goal. They want to accomplish a goal. Something gets in the way. There are obstacles. That's another word. That's like kind of like, I don't like the word obstacles. Oh, there's obstacles for the protagonist to overcome, and there's and so he has an inner struggle as well, and so he has to accomplish his goal for peace of mind, and then at the end, he's given a choice between following his want and conquering his need, and they're in odds together, and it's just like, don't fucking. Can we add that in post or something? It's like when you write, just write a bunch of shit happening in the script, and is it possible to reread a script when you're done with it and realize that that's not there and then put it in? Of course you can. But would that require changing the entire plot? Probably. So that's where I get stuck. It's like, no, it's like, I'm just going to make the stuff happen, and then, the way I want it to happen. And if it needs some more oomph with the character development and the ironies and all that jazz, mystery, tension, like I really want to build the tension in the first draft. The tension, like just focus on the tension. The tension has to be there. But I don't know. Like that's a true vent right there. That's my creative struggle right there. But like some books, like The War of Art, they say you gotta pray to the muses that they will, rain down creativity upon you and blah, 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 blah. And, but my point is, what I'm getting at here is I need to set a goal. There's a want I need to achieve. So it will lead to my character arc. Oh, man. And I've tried many approaches, and many have not worked. And this is my final approach now. I am on the final approach. And it's do or die. Now it's do or die. Because if I don't do this, if I don't prove this to myself, then I'm just not cut out for the work that I want to do. I'm just not cut out for it. And I used to do this all the time. And if I can make it a routine, then it will be fantastic. And that routine is, I need to write 25 script pages a day. I can write a page of script really fast, like 5-6 minutes on average. But it's getting that focus and like making that commitment to what's there. It's like I have to abandon all distraction. I gotta stop scrolling on my phone. I gotta stop basically doing what I'm doing right now. And as I attempted to do in a few episodes ago, I might mention like this is my chance to just get all this crap out of the way. Like all the distractions, I'll scroll through whatever while I'm doing the show, and then when it's over, then I can just get to work. So I could say that I'm 3 pages in today, so I got about 22 left to write. So it's things are off to a good start. I have confidence that it will work. But yeah, I got to stick with. And this is kind of like this is kind of an accountability program that I'm doing right now. Just saying it out loud and putting it on YouTube for anyone in the world to listen to. Like it's just, I got to be accountable for like my own professional peace of mind, because it's ridiculous. I feel like I'm just so behind on everything. There's like projects that I've been building for, years, and now is the time to get them done. I need to get them out of my head and onto the page and get them out there to be made, hopefully. That's the struggle of a writer. That's what we do. I guess that's all we do here. And I never thought the struggle was real, but damn it, it is. It's like I wouldn't say I'm suffering from writer's block. It's just I'm suffering from focus block, which is different because I don't think I would have any problem writing. It's just focusing to write. It's like I got everything mapped out. I got everything planned out. I mean, I just gotta just power through and create those, just commit to writing the script in a certain way. Just focus, and, just laser sharp concentration is what I'm talking about here, folks. Laser sharp concentration. So, I have high hopes, I have high hopes here. And so I guess with every episode event that I do from this point forward, I guess I'll have to update on the goal here. Yeah. So I'm 3 pages in. So by the time this gets uploaded to YouTube, I should be 25 pages in, because I can write up to 5 to 6 script pages in an hour if I'm really, really focused in on it. And I don't even have to be typing the whole time, because there's a lot of spacing in script pages. So you could if it's just like a bunch of dialogue with limited scene description on the page, I mean that could be knocked out in 2 minutes flat. It's really not that hard for me. So I don't know why I psych myself out. It's where I get where I freeze up. I guess I don't know. I just been through a lot the last couple of years, I guess, and it's just depression, I guess, as a result of that. But in a lot of ways, I don't depression is real, but not as real as we think. I think depression just starts as a trick that our mind plays on ourselves based on things that we experience, and if someone traumatizes someone intentionally to that effect, then that's just that's I mean, I'm no doctor, but yeah, that's criminal right there. If you force somebody into the mindset to be depressed, but a lot of people do it accidentally, and that's even sadder. So, but yeah, and I've gone through some some things, nothing. I didn't fight in a war or nothing. I wasn't around gunfire. I didn't watch anyone, get blown up or nothing. But, I guess, I mean, trauma is trauma, I guess. Mental scarring is mental scarring. And I guess that just comes with age. And I think that's a reason why so many old people are superstitious. Because I remember the other day, my daughter found an umbrella, and she found an umbrella in our last house, and we let her open it and play around with it. And I always heard that opening an umbrella house is bad luck, and I'm like, it's whatever, it's bullshit wives' tale. And so I was about to let her open this umbrella the other day in the house, and then I remembered, well, what happened since the last time Lacey opened an umbrella in the house? Let's see. We got evicted from the house we were staying in. A lot of other things I can't even remember happened, and then my mom died. And so, putting all that into account, I realize, okay, alright, maybe she shouldn't open the umbrella, so I didn't make her open the umbrella. Now bear with me 1 second here. Alright, I'm back. Oh, man. So, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So now I'm superstitious about umbrellas being opened in the house because a lot of bad shit happened after. But I don't believe that shit about mirrors, though. The 7 years bad luck. No. Because we were breaking mirrors all the time, and, well, I don't equate the bad luck to that. I don't know. I think it's a timing issue. I don't know. It's all full. It's all wives' tales. It's all bullshit. It's all just a weird coincidence. It's all life. And the whole umbrella thing. Who came up with that idea anyway? What that umbrellas opening an umbrella in a house is bad luck. I remember I think this was Drugstore Cowboy where Matt Dillon was freaking out because of a hat on a bed or something. Yeah, it's these weird superstitions, man. I at one point I did attempt to study them and shit, but yeah, it is what it is. But let's see. Before we go, let's check the headlines real quick, guys, because some big stuff happened, and I haven't talked about any of it. Let's see. Yeah, so, again, the White House has turned into an episode of The Apprentice with Donald Trump firing Rex Tillerson. Which, I don't know, yeah, I don't think the guy was ever really a fan of Trump to begin with, so I don't know. Alright, yeah, it's both, how can something so scary be so fucking boring? I don't get it. Well, that's what the news is. It's so scary, but it's so boring. So let's not watch. So let's abandon the regular news. Let's go to movie news real quick to see if we can find anything interesting. Huh, guys? Let's do that. We only got a few minutes left, right? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, South by Southwest Film Fest is coming out. Is happening right now. So yeah, now it's let's see. Oh, there's a lot of interesting stuff. I guess they premiered Ready Player One. Member Berries the movie over at South by Southwest. Let's see. Mixed but enjoyable. Oh, I'm actually relieved that this movie wasn't great. I thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna pay so much fan lip service while at the same time being an original adventure that it would become revolutionary. But early word is, nah, it's just gonna be all right. Hey, okay, well, I'm cool. I'm cool with that movie being all right because it looks busy as hell, and it's like, just don't be good because it looks great. It looks great, and I'm it's a weird kind of feeling I have for this movie because usually you see a movie and it looks great and you want it to be great, but I saw the trailer and it looks great. I don't want it to be great because it's I don't know. I don't have a specific reason for that. Maybe I'm starting to be like some other folks here who are just starting to recoil at the nostalgia bandwagon, and this is just this could either kill nostalgia dead or just break it into a whole new dimension, and it may do a bit of both. I don't know. I'm really, nostalgia is a big distraction of mine, and I'm just tired of it. It's just I loved it. I love nostalgia. Sometimes I run into an old movie I haven't seen in years. I ran into Breakdown with Kurt Russell. I watched that the other day, and I haven't seen that since 1997 when it came out. And I watched it again. I'm like, this movie's fun. It's a fun movie. I remember watching this movie, when I was younger. But you know, those are fun. Those are fun little trips, like obscure little nostalgia trips. Not like because all 80s and 90s nostalgia is virtually the same, but I prefer the more obscure kind, you know, and it's really hard to delineate what exactly that is because when a lot of that stuff was released, they were released with the same method of, same mode of popularity, but they just some, you know, stood the test of time and are still talked about today, but there's others that were just as good if not better than what people talk about that still work today, you know. One second. There we go. My damn screen turned off again because I went off on a tangent. All right. Well, we're pretty much past my tether here. We're 36 minutes in, so I gotta end this and I gotta start working on my 25 pages, man. Or the remainder of my 25 pages. It's time, man. We gotta get going to get going, and so while I do that, I'll find some. I can't promise this that I'll find some exit music for you guys, but I'm gonna try here. I could just pick anything, right? I would just pick anything. But how do you decide? It's all indecisions here. Um, fuck it. Here's the end. All right, all right. Yeah, here's your exit music, guys. I hope you had a great day. This is Vent, and wait, there was one thing I forgot to mention. The Branch Watch 2018. I need to give you an update on the Branch, guys. After three storms and a lot of wind, this bastard still hasn't fallen. And I'm waiting for it to. Tomorrow we're gonna knock it down. I'm gonna frisbee some shit up there and just knock it down. So that's what's coming up tomorrow on Vent. So now we're gonna end it right now. Here we go.
Got it all sold up. And then there's Maud. 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 That uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizing. Right on, Maud.